Korey, content day today, which is a sign that the season's getting ever closer. How are you feeling?
On a personal level, feeling really good. Obviously, I had a little niggle, so I missed a week. But I mean, I was out on the grass doing running and stuff with the physios, a lot of it, so I didn't miss too much. Got a few minutes in the last week, so feeling good. The boys have been working their socks off, been absolutely amazing. You know, spending time away, everyone obviously gelling together, sharing stories that everyone's obviously heard about, and getting closer as a group. I think obviously the earlier games to now, the boys are looking sharper. Obviously cutting down on the running, of course. The closer we get to the season, so it's been a really good pre-season. And personally, I haven't really had a full pre-season for a few years. You know, I had a couple of years when I was injured and stuff. So it's been nice to kind of get, apart from a little niggle, pretty much a full pre-season under my belt.
How disruptive can any injury, even if it's a little one like you've had, how disruptive can they be for you at this time of season?
To be fair, I think I was, I don't know, lucky or whatever in a way. I just felt it a little bit, and you know, the physios and stuff, and to be fair, like the gaffer and coaches said, listen, it's pre-season, let's not risk it. Maybe if I had carried on, I might have made it worse, and it ends up you're out for a few months. So it ended up being the best thing to do. So I don't feel like it's hindered me too much. I feel good. Looking forward to the game again on the weekend, and obviously doing all this, the kit, the green screen, photos, everything today. It's a bit of good fun before we get into the business.
We've heard lots of stories about how intense this pre-season has been physically, but mentally as well, and you referenced it there. Has this been a typical pre-season in your career, or has this been a bit different? To
be fair, I'd say it's been a bit more old school, as in it's more of a mental challenge, and a lot of it is like a mental challenge. You know what I mean? Listen, the coaches are smart guys, the sports scientists. They're not going to make you do silly amounts where what you can't do, and they just push you to your limits. Do you know what I mean? And it's all about just maintaining, sticking together as a team, still encouraging when you're tired, and you know, hopefully that holds us in good stead for the season. And the boys are now starting to feel better, and obviously we're still in pre-season, so we're still working on those minutes, and we're not going to be in perfect shape until the following week. But we've got another game coming up on the weekend, get more minutes again, and then into that last week, building up to the game, getting the tactical side in, and I feel like we're in a really good place. And I've really enjoyed the pre-season.
There's a lot of new faces from the end of last season. Has the squad dynamic settled down already? Does everybody sort of know their place in the group by now?
I mean, obviously, as a few new faces have come in, we've got a lot of people from last season still, and you know, last season when I joined, it was an amazing environment to be in. There was brilliant people in the changing room, and it's the same this year. Like I said, for me, obviously, it's been quite nice to be here through the pre-season, which I didn't have last year. So I've been able to kind of maybe gel and bond when we went away and stuff a little bit closer to people, and on a personal level. So that's been quite nice. So listen, the boys are all getting on well. The new boys are great. All brought their own character to the changing room, and obviously really good players as well. So that's the main thing, and hopefully we can go and make the supporters happy this season.
One final pre-season game to come before the season starts a week on Saturday. Does the focus of what the manager's looking for, and maybe what you guys are trying to achieve, change in this final game against Sheffield United?
Listen, obviously we always want to win games. We go into each game wanting to win. It's a mentality that you want to keep. But you know, we also need to make sure everyone's getting the right minutes, make sure we're getting our kind of tactical work in. Obviously, you know, the coaches are big on set plays, so we'll be like making sure we get that side of it right. Just working on certain things, certain tactics, playing out how we want to play, certain runs that we want to do for the following week. So it's not going to be perfect because we'll probably be trying things, but that's what it's about, getting ready for that first game. And obviously we'll we're looking forward to getting more minutes in the legs and hopefully full Pride Park on the first game.